Hello, so today I wanted to make a video and talk about like how I found out I was pregnant at 15, why I got pregnant, and or how I got pregnant, I guess, and what my reaction was. So all that, just like pregnancy stuff. I got pregnant at 15. I'm 16 now, and I'm still pregnant. I'm 8 months on Thursday, and today's Monday, so I'm almost 8 months pregnant. Anyway, let's get started. So, I ran away from Arizona, where I was living for a little bit, from my grandparents, to be with my boyfriend in New Mexico. And the day I ran away, April 3rd, was the day that I got pregnant. So, literally, the day I ran away, I got pregnant. Because I was ovulating. I had never used protection in my entire life because I'm an idiot. I'm a real dumbass. And he's never worn a condom. I was never on birth control while having sex, any form of birth control. And I even got so brave that didn't pull out anymore. So, no form of birth control for me. Now, how I found out I was pregnant is pretty obvious because I had very regular periods for the past 6 months. And I got pregnant April 3rd. So by the time May came around, I always get those two mixed up. I realized I didn't have my period in May. So that was like pretty awkward for me. I was like, what? So no blood was coming out. So I was really nervous about it. But I started feeling cramps. But I had read way before I got pregnant, that cramps are an early sign of pregnancy. So I was like, shit, I don't know which one it means. And instead of stopping having sex, I just continued, like, over and over and over again. Because I don't know why, but I don't know why. I should have been more careful if I thought I was pregnant, but no, I was like, whatever, if I'm pregnant, then there's no going back, so why not live it up now or something? I don't know. So anyway, I was like in January, February, March, April, May, June. It was like June now. Sorry if I sound stupid. This isn't supposed to be funny. I'm just nervous.
Be cool.
So in June, I think it was June, yes, we got a pregnancy test. Now, where I was located, there were no freaking pregnancy tests around. So we had to go in town. We had to go in town from the res, Navajo res, because my boyfriend is native. My baby daddy. I'm so sorry. This is not funny. Okay, we had to go in town to Farmington, which is like right next to Shiprock, and get a pregnancy test. So we got clear blue from Walmart because that's like the best kind, right? So I'd already missed my period for like a month, actually like 2 months now, because it's like almost like June, like 10th, or I don't freaking know, but sometime around then. So I got it, and I was pretty sure I was pregnant already, and I was already set in my mind like, oh well, whatever, if I'm pregnant, I'll just get rid of it myself, or get an abortion. But I also didn't want to be pregnant, because at the same time I was like, what the fuck will I do? So I took a pregnancy test. I took two in the same night, and they both said I was pregnant, and there's really no false positives. That's like really, really rare. So pretty much no. So my boyfriend and I are like literally crying because I'm this little 15-year-old runaway that just got pregnant. And that's really stupid and irresponsible and like the last thing on my list. So made an appointment with Planned Parenthood. So I didn't think I had insurance at the time, so I needed money. So we got money, which is about $500 for an abortion. We went to Planned Parenthood in Albuquerque because that's the only place like in New Mexico that performs abortions. The only Planned Parenthood in New Mexico that performs abortions is the one in Albuquerque. And yeah, so I went there. There were like a ton of protesters, and they were really freaking rude. And then there was like a security guard outside the door. So we went in, and they denied me because they said I had insurance under my name, and I'm not allowed to self pay if I have insurance, which I'm glad now because I don't want an abortion. I'm glad they denied me. But anyway, went back. I stayed in Shiprock until early July. Um, and then by the time I came out, I had given up any hopes of an abortion because I knew it was like too far along now. Plus, that would just be wrong, and I didn't want to do it anymore. It just made me really sad to think about it. Like, I would cry about it all the time. Like, I felt really bad. So, we went to Albuquerque to my mom came and got me, and now my boyfriend and I live in Albuquerque, like, which is way better. Okay, so now I was thinking of adoption, and I already had the family picked out that wanted to adopt my baby. So, sorry. So, I was planning on living with them, which I was living with them up until recently, even though things did change. So they're Hispanic, and my baby is a quarter Navajo, a quarter Mexican, and half white. So, because she's a quarter Navajo, that means that without the tribe's permission, you can't adopt out the baby to anybody that's not a certified Navajo family. So that wasn't gonna happen, and they were not gonna give us permission. They said no. They literally just said straight up no. So my mom decided to want to adopt the baby. So I was like, okay, I'm too young anyway, so I guess you can try. And if it goes to family, then it's okay. It's okay if it goes to family, even if the family's white, because she's my baby. So, um, so anyway, we were going to the doctor to find out the gender of the baby, and my mom really, really, really wanted it to be a boy. Sorry. She really wanted it to be a boy because she already has two daughters, and she was taking on another baby. She didn't want it to be another girl because she thinks I'm too hard and my little sister is horrible because she is. Um, just kidding. She's not that horrible. She's only 7. But anyway, went to the doctors, did the ultrasound, and it turned out it was a girl, and she was healthy, but it was a little girl. And I started crying when I saw her because then I felt like really attached all of a sudden, and I heard the heartbeat and I found out it was a girl. Like, not saying if it was a boy I would feel any different, but I just got really attached. I was like, oh my god, that's my baby. So I decided that day that I wanted to keep the baby, and my boyfriend had already wanted to keep the baby since like for like a few weeks now. So I told him that, and he was like really excited and really happy, and so was his family. But then it was time to tell my mom, which wasn't gonna be easy. So my mom and I can't forget what we're going to do, but I'm pretty sure it's go register me for school. Now I go to special school for young teen parents. But anyway, I can't remember, but we were going somewhere, and apparently I told my grandmother. I did tell my grandmother that I wanted to keep the baby girl, And my grandma said, well, your mom needs to know. And I was like, yeah, I don't know how to tell her though. And so she told my mom because she didn't want like secrets going on for too long. So she told my mommy, and my mom was pissed. She's like, you're gonna be a drunk addict. I don't know why she was. She was saying a bunch of really mean things and like yelling at me and saying I'm not gonna be a good mom and I'm really selfish and I can't just take this away from her. And she said she wishes the baby was in her stomach and not mine, and like she was just being really immature. And she told me not to ask her for help anymore, and she like yelled at me. And then her husband, my stepdad, like kicked me out of the house and everything when I was visiting over there. So yeah, it didn't work out very well. Oh, and my boyfriend was there that day too, because we picked him up to go eat lunch for his birthday. And she was telling him things too, but mainly me. But she's nicer about it now. But I'm still a little bit hurt over that. Anyway, now I'm 16. I turned 16 in October. The baby's due January 3rd. I just realized something. Whatever, I'm gonna sound stupid if I say it, so I'm not gonna say it. But her name's Scarlett, and yeah, I'm 8 months now. I'll just show you so nobody's like, catfish. No, not for real. But this is my stomach right now. It's like not that big because I was really skinny before I got pregnant and like really fit and toned. So I'm just now like showing since my 7th month. I mean, it's not like half of the 6th month. But anyway, her name's Scarlett Vivian Lee. And yeah, I'm excited. I'll make more videos in the future about it. Don't be weird. Anyway, thank you for watching. Yeah, thanks for watching, and bye.